Hell, this Cowboys surprise. Hey, nobody's probably listening. Nobody's probably listening. Nobody's probably listening. Don't really care. At the end of the day, really rough watch today. Really rough today to watch the Cowboys play. Because I know, I know and feel like the Dallas Cowboys is and should be a better team. We completely got destroyed today. Offense didn't show up for us today. Put us in bad situations. And now, being without our starting QB, we're unable to make up for some of those mistakes. We can't come back like we normally. We can't fail to come back like we normally do in situations like this. And so, once we started making offensive mistakes, we were pretty much doomed. It's one of those situations. What now? What do we do? What do we do now? We still got a lot of football games. Still got a lot of football games left to play, but we can't be. Uh, we're not going anywhere like that. We got to be able to get together. Stop shooting ourselves in the foot. Stop shooting ourselves in the foot. We shot ourselves in the foot in this game multiple times. We just fumbles, interceptions. We just bad special teams play. We just can't do that to ourselves, to an already struggling defense. Early on, the defense played solid football. Early on, the defense played solid football. They were flying around, getting stopped, making stops. They were doing things, and then offense started making mistakes that we just couldn't atone for. And I'm not asking the defense to cover up for all those offensive mistakes, but what I am asking of the defense is to hold some of these teams to three. When our offense makes these mistakes, we got to hold some of these teams to three. We can't keep giving up the whole kid and caboodle. Can't keep giving up seven every time there's a mistake made. You gotta be able to crack down, lockdown. In the fan. Uh, I mean, we in for a long season. We don't get better than the department. Late in the game, we had a couple miscues, but I think we just kind of lost focus once the game was out of hand. I think is why the game really broke wide open. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we're back to the drawing board. And we have to figure out where our heart is. We got to figure out where our heart is. Reach down inside, and figure out when we're gonna get some pride. When we're gonna start playing. When we're gonna start playing like we love the game, like we love to compete. Can't let just somebody walk all over you. They embarrass us, they destroy us. They celebrating in the end zone, sitting on the toilet, they doing everything they can to let us know exactly how they feel. They have absolutely no respect for our team whatsoever, and we didn't do anything to demand respect. We have got to play. For respect and pride, and play with some dignity. This is ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Can't win football games like that. Didn't win a night like that. Won't win the future like that. We gotta clean it up. Got to clean it up. And Dalton didn't have a good showing today. He didn't have a good showing today, but he just got in the saddle. I think we can win with Andy Dalton if we play clean football. If we don't put ourselves in bad situations. If we don't get behind the sticks. If we can play and rely on our run game, not to fumble the ball, and kill our drives. If we do those things, if we can play a clean game, then we can win with Andy Dalton. If we're gonna continue to make all these We're gonna continue to make all these foolish mistakes, and think that we can cover every time. We can't. So it's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a long season for us. It's just one of those situations that Andy Dalton is a decent backup QB, but he is a backup. He is a backup QB, and he can win the game. You know, you can win with him if you know how to use him. Trying to play for 2, 3, 4 touchdowns behind, that's not how you use your QB. You got to be better than that. Your star players got to be better than that for you. What's up there? What's up there, X Factor? You want to come in, man? Hey, man, you want to come in? You want to come in, and talk a little bit, man? If you want to come in and talk a little bit, you're welcome. Come on, you're welcome. Come on in, man. I love to have you jump in. Yeah, man. Very frustrated, man. Just when we starting to get our defense together, man. We got put in a bad way. But that seemed to be a trend. The problem is it's a trend. It happens every week. It's not new. We keep doing it over and over again. We've had a turnover early on, turnovers, and every game we played so far. And we don't have the same type of leadership that we can make up for those mistakes. You gotta play cleaner, you gotta play cleaner, you gotta play better. If we don't play better, we don't have a chance. We got no chance if we don't play cleaner, better football. Anybody want to jump in? You're welcome to jump in. Man, ridiculous. Got to a point where we just stopped playing with heart. You gotta play with heart. You gotta play hard, you gotta have some dignity. Can't just let somebody just walk all over you. Man. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? One of the things that we can hang our head on is early on our defense can get some stops. Our defense was getting some stops, and we were doing okay. So we got to go to the offense. We got to go to the offense and say, you can't do this to us. You gotta go in. You gotta go in and sustain these. You gotta go in and sustain these drives. Give up and have some success. Move the chains. Give our defense some rest. Help our defense stay off the field. You can't have these back-to-back turnovers. These back-to-back short fields. It's hard enough to cover these damn players when you got a full field. You got a full 80 yards to go. Trying to cover these receivers, with 20 yards, along with the move quarterback is hard. It's difficult. It's difficult. You put your players, you put the resources in to try to stop the QB from passing, and he can run for 10, 15, 20 yards on you. So you gotta give the defense. You got to get the defense some turf to work, and room to make some mistakes. You don't give them room to make mistakes every time they cash in 7. And what do? We take home the hill. That's what we do. We do it every time. Nothing's changed. But we got to fix it. We gotta fix it right. We gotta fix it right now. We gotta fix it quick, fast, in a hurry. Anyway, I ain't gonna say too long, man. I ain't gonna say too long, man. I'm sure everybody got places to be and things to do, and I do too about this thing.